Welcome to Alien Investigations, the show that investigates UFOs, alien phenomenon, and strange news around the world.
Ronnie here with Alien Investigations. So firstly, I'd like to apologize to all of my followers out there since I haven't been putting out any new content in a long while. Now, this is episode 32, so this has been the first new episode that I've done since the end of 2017. And the reason for this is that I've been tied up with a project on a low-budget film for a friend of mine at Dark Knight Films. In fact, my time is still tied up in that project right now because we're not done yet. So I wanted to take a little bit of time to create some new content for you guys, so I hope you enjoy it. So in this episode, we're going to be investigating some amazing new UFO footage that I've just recently got in my hands. Now, the way that I got this footage is that I've been helping my niece's husband on a project to redesign his fish tank. So he calls me up and says, "Hey, can you come over and film some footage for me? I want to redesign my fish tank. I want to make a YouTube video of it and put it up on my channel." I said, "Hey, no problems, bro. Let's do this." So over the last 2 days now, I've been filming for him. And, we got to talking about my channel, Alien Investigations. And he said, "Hey, you know what? I got some UFO footage from May 16th back in 2014. And I'm like, "Hey, come on, bro, why you holding out? Roll that beautiful beam footage." So he sends me the footage and I checked it out and it's legit. So it's a really good stuff and we're gonna look at that later on in this video. But before we get into that, I wanted to talk about something that I think is pretty important when you're looking at these kind of videos, or if you see this for yourself, and that's lightings. And what I mean by that is aircraft lights, okay? So in case you didn't know, all aircraft are required to have specific types of lights on them, okay? Helicopters, airplanes, you name it. Unless, of course, it's black budget stuff, right? So who knows what they are required to do? Probably nothing, because it's black budget. So yeah. So do you think that this is one of the reasons that a lot of helicopters and airplanes get mistaken for UFOs? I would say yes and no. Now, the reason I say no is because most of us have seen aircraft flying at night via helicopters or airplanes, right? So we know that they have blinking red lights on them and white strobes as well, and a red light on one wing and a green light on the other. So we know this, we've seen this before, right? So the only way that I would think that someone could mistake a light in the sky for a UFO is if they never seen an aircraft, plane or helicopter or whatnot in their life. And that's, kind of highly unlikely. So, let's go ahead and talk a little bit more about these lights, how they're set up on the aircraft, so you can get a better idea just in case you don't know about these lights. And this will even help you if you're UFO spotting outside and looking for these UFOs and you see, okay, that's a plane because it's got a blinking red light, or it has a white strobe light on it. So that'll help you out. So let's take a closer look. So I found this website called Aero Savvy Aviation Insight, and it does a really jam-up job of showing you all about airplane lights. So let's go through some of these pictures together. And I think the site is really cool because some of the pics are animated, so you can get a really good idea of how the lights are placed on the plane and how they actually look. Now, I also have some video footage of a plane so you can see the lights in action as well as the plane flies at night. And I'll play that clip in a second after we check out this site. There's also going to be a link in the description below to this site for you guys to check out for yourself. Now I'm going to read some of the interesting stuff on this website while I scroll down the page so you can check out the pictures. All aircraft have red and green lights on the wingtips. Red is always on the left wing and green on the right. White position lights are mounted on wingtips and or the tail and face aft. Position lights are often called navigation or nav lights, although they have nothing to do with navigation. Red and green position lights were first used on ships in the 1800s. Collisions were far too common in busy shipping lanes, so the industry began experimenting with position lights. The lights reduced nautical collisions so well that they were eventually adopted for aircraft use. Pilots must use position lights from sunset to sunrise. Airlines usually require crews to use them at all times. And here's that clip of the airplane flying at night, so you can see the lights blinking. Okay, so here's some interesting facts about lights in space. Position lights are standard on water vessels and aircraft, but what about spacecraft? Orbital ATK Cygnus cargo spacecraft and the reusable SpaceX Dragon both have position lights. The lights enabled International Space Station personnel to quickly confirm vehicle alignment during approach and docking. And something interesting is there's no lights for the space shuttle. The space shuttle had no position lights, anti-collision or landing lights. Engineers were careful to save every ounce of weight possible. The shuttle had a FAA waiver to fly without position lights. It operated in airspace that was cleared of traffic. For the orbiter's 26 night landings, bright floodlights illuminated the runway to compensate for the lack of landing lights. Okay guys, so after speaking with Joe, I've got the exact location of the Walmart that he filmed this footage at. So it's 2428 West Pinhook Road, Lafayette, Louisiana. So I'm going to go ahead and copy this because I want to go into Google Earth, take a look at the location, make sure it matches the video, and we'll get a closer look here. Okay, so this is the Walmart here on 2428 West Pinhook. Whatever it is, UFOs were coming in this direction here. So what I want to do is I want to take a little bit better look here, like actually get in the position of how he was filming to just justify. So I'm thinking he was in this general area here, because if I look up, see the Walmart logo, and also this store over here was in the shot in a few frames. So yeah, so this is the location, so that matches the video. And like I said, the objects were passing this direction here, going this way. So what I want to do is spin around here. And there is an airport over here. And the reason I know this is because I'm from this area. So here's the Walmart. And yeah, so if they were flying this way, it does appear that they were headed to the airport here. So if we get closer here, this is the airport. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and view this at a downward fashion here. Zoom out some more. Okay, so here's the Walmart, and there's the airport. And if you listen in the video, you can hear someone, a lady, say, it looks like they're heading to the airport. So, okay, this could be a possibility. Now, but this doesn't explain that you don't hear the typical commercial jet airliner sounds that you're gonna hear. I mean, if you go outside and there's an airliner passing overhead and you film it with your iPhone, you're definitely gonna hear that jet engine sound. Don't hear that with any of these objects as they're passing over. So he had two of them for sure right at the beginning of the video. So there was two objects that he caught pretty close. That was right in the beginning of the video and towards the middle when he went to the second object, and then he panned away. You could see 2 or 3 more. So there were more than just 3 UFOs. Could have been 4 or 5. So now let's have a look at the UFO footage that Joe caught flying over Walmart in Lafayette, Louisiana. I'll play the full clip and then we'll take a look at some zoomed in and filters applied so we can get a better look.
Look, there's some more over there. Look, Miranda.
What is that?
I don't know, man. Look, they got some more over there. Look over there. Look at that one.
So yeah, at the end there he was being humorous. He was trying to point to the white star, as you can see, and he said, look at that one. That's what he was talking about there. But the star being there is pretty cool because you can kind of gauge the speed of these objects as they were passing that path. So again, this is a zoomed in image, still shot of when he zoomed in on the camera. And we're going to go over a couple of more that I have here. I did an inverted filter and I did a brightness and contrast, 2 filters on that. So let's go ahead now and take a look at the inverted filter.
I don't know, man. Look, they got some more over there. Look over there.
So this is the inverted filter. Basically it turns everything black, white, and everything that is a light source black. So you can see these objects moving. You can see that they're solid objects. And you could see that these people in the parking lot, as they talk, you know that this is not a common jet or aircraft, because they would be saying, well, that's just a plane. Look, it has blinking lights. It's just a plane. And you can hear these people. They don't know what it is. And if you listen in the background close towards the end, you can hear one guy say there's like 5 or more out there. So the little dim black dot there, that's that star I was talking about. So you can kind of gauge the speed of this thing. So it's moving pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead and stop this clip and we're going to check out another one. Okay, so in this clip I took just the part where he was zoomed in on his phone, and I actually zoomed in even more on my video program here so we can get a better look at it, and added a little bit of contrast. So on the next clip I'm going to take out the darkness and make the background kind of white so we can see it a little bit better. Okay, so this is the same clip again where I zoomed in my program, but this time I added some brightness. So it looks like a spherical object to me, and the glow of it is red or orange in color, and all of the same objects were the same color. Okay, so this is the inverted image of the object again at super zoom level, so you can kind of see it looks spherical with a glow around it. So in the next clip, what I'm going to do is toggle back and forth of the super zoom image that I did in my program, so you can kind of see it a little better and how it was moving. Now I centered I tried to center the image with keyframes, but you can kind of get a better look of it as the object itself, as I was toggling through the frames here back and forth. So it's going to go backwards now, so you can just kind of look at it for a little while at least, because it's in slow speed here. So yeah, to me it looks like I guess almost like a ball, a spherical object, and they were all like this, so pretty cool. I think this was a really good catch. And again, if I zoom out here, there are some other smaller little airports that are non-commercial in this area back here, but like I said, it still does not confirm what these could be, because there are no green lights, no red blinking lights, no kind of a strobe light on these objects. So there's no way to me that they were commercial airliners, because again, there's no sound and no lights, just one orange orb looking light that's glowing an orange color or golden color. That's it, and they all were the same. So I don't know, guys. You let me know what you think in the comments below and what you think this is. This was in May 16th of 2014. So if you have any footage back then from this particular sighting, go ahead and send it in to us. You can go to alieninvestigations.tv, and there is a Submit a UFO link there that you can submit your videos or information. So until the next video, guys, I hope you enjoyed this one, and I'll see you again soon.
Thanks for watching Alien Investigations. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, because there is more great stuff to come.
And always remember, guys, to have your phones and cameras ready, because you never know when you'll see something strange or unexplainable. I'll see you right back here every Wednesday with fresh new episodes of Alien Investigations. Hey brother, watch another!